is Just Between Us. My name is Tounfadugba, and today on our show, I have my darling husband with us.
Bayofadugba.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. My husband is going to talk to us about the way to a man's heart. I'm sure you are really interested in this. As usual, would like to ask you to please subscribe if you have not subscribed, and please feel very free to put down your comments. Let's know if you agree or if you don't agree with everything we're going to be discussing today. Over to you, honey.
Okay, well, thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you to all the people that are watching this show. I want to just share three things from personal experience and from scriptures about the discourse, the way to a man's heart. Well, I'm speaking as a man.
Yes.
So you may not agree with me, but I'm speaking as a man. I'll just basically summarize it. The way to a man's heart is his eye, his mouth, and in bed. So let's talk about the eye.
Okay.
Men are visual.
Yeah.
So
I know you don't need to tell me that.
Okay. No. Well, I need to say because there are times after marriage that some wives forget the fact that men are visual.
Yeah.
He was not just visual before marriage. When he found you and saw you, he's still very much visual after you've been married for 50 years. Men are visual. You need to keep his eyes satisfied with your beauty as a wife, as a fiancé, as a girlfriend. It's important that you don't say, well, look perfect and look good before you guys start dating, and just because you already got him, now you just let go and he sees you, in very funny, dresses and all that at home, in your apartment and all. So please keep your guy,
his eyes satisfied with your beauty.
Now that is the summary, because men are visual. The second thing is the mouth. Food to a man is an act of love, an act of affection. Food to a man means you care. Food to a man means you honor and you respect him. So keep his mouth full with good food, and you can keep the man for life. You don't give him good food before you marry, and when you marry, because now he's yours, you just let go and he can start eating burger. You know where to buy burger. So keep his mouth full with good food and present it as a dish meant for a king. Because to him, it's not just about the food or presentation, because it's an act of honor and respect. He would serve you like a queen for life if you can keep his mouth full with good food and good presentation in your marriage. And the third thing I want to talk about is the bed. We're talking about the way to a man's heart.
I wanted to ask something though, about this food.
Yes, please.
These days, I know that what you just said is really very applicable. I mean, growing up, we all saw that happen, and we also do the same. But I've seen that kind of the younger people generation coming after us, things like when it comes to who cooks the food, there are homes where the guy does the cooking.
They may pretend, you understand, but the reality is there are millions of people, of African descent people raised in African homes, abroad, London, America, whatever, that were raised with this culture, with the mindset. And it is not also in all marriages that anybody can cook, even those who are here. I've seen Caucasian homes. I've had Caucasian friends that their wives cook, Hispanics that their wives cook, and all that. Now, there are dimensions of knowledge, wisdom that people have acquired, and they want to run away from some fundamental truth. I believe in the core, some of these factors can still change the dynamics in their home and their marriage if kept to effectively. Now, the other aspect of this talk is the aspect where I talk about where the relationship between both of them is such that maybe the man does the cooking, you understand. I would say let it be applicable. Honor your wife with your cooking, you understand. Honor her, show, because maybe to the wife that is an act of care, respect and love and honor. So you play that role and play it well. The way to a man's heart, for me, this may be controversial, but I'm speaking as a man of African descent. There are maybe several other factors, but the way to a man's heart, the eye, which is, for you to please take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself publicly. Take good care of yourself privately. Number 2, the mouth. Good food, keep his mouth full with good food as you keep his eye full with your beauty. And number 3 is the bed. The Bible speaks in Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4. The Bible says marriage is honorable and the bed, the marriage bed, is undefiled. It means the marriage bed between a husband and a wife is undefiled. So we must not allow culture and the spirit of religion hinder us, stop us from fully enjoying each other in bed. We must learn to satisfy each other with different dishes in bed. Because I found out it is only the hungry that looks for food.
That's right. That is so good. Only the hungry that looks for food. And different dishes, so variety. Not the same. Nobody likes to eat the same type of meal every single day. Not even only about food, but everybody kind of likes variety. It's the spice of life, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. This has been a very interesting one. A contentious one, definitely on the food one. I'm pretty sure we're going to have lots and lots of comments. But like on the food one, like someone once kind of gave an example, I would say. The person was kind of just because kind of explaining it and saying that, okay, let's say there are two young ladies and there's a young man who wants to get married, and there's this lady that just anything, whatever, but then this lady offers him food, serves him food like nobody has ever served him apart from maybe his mom growing up. That's definitely going to make the man feel special, and so we're talking about like all the extra stuff that would make that man completely blown away, and not just before marriage but after marriage on a regular basis, the kind of things that would win especially the heart of an African man, like you said. So, but your comments are welcome, and this is, we talk frankly here, some realities that we face in some situations, in some homes, and maybe especially in the African culture, because we cannot really separate culture from marriage. If you get married in a certain culture, then that culture is definitely going to affect your marriage and how you relate. So thank you so much, honey, for being very frank and for being very bold. I look forward to everybody's comments.
I look forward to it too. And I hope I'll be invited to come back on the show.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, definitely. Until next time, remember, it is just between us. Thank you. Bye.